Okay, so bumblebees, they're so important, but why aren't they protected? And it's not just bumblebees, it's any bees. My name's Abigail Reade, and I'm from the Tree Bee Society of Great Britain. And I'm here to bust some myths about bees for you. Okay, so the first one we get is, all bees live in hives. They don't, okay? You get some bees in nests, some bees live on their own in the ground. All bees make honey. Again, they don't. Some do, some don't. Wasps are bees. Wasps are not bees at all. Wasps are horrible, arrogant arseholes. Wasps are not bees, okay? So, food for thought. Why are bees so important? Bees produce so much of our food. About 70%, there's 70 crops in the UK that are produced by bees, and a third of our food. So what's killing them? We've got pesticides, we've got pest controllers, there's all sorts going out for these bees, which is a bit unfair really, because what did a bee ever do to you? You know. So what can we do? If the bees die, they're taking us with them. We've got 4 years without bees, and we're buggered. After then, we're done in, we're finished, okay? We can also build new habitats, promote biodiversity, plant wildflowers, okay? Make your gardens a jungle, because bees love it. There's a new bee to the UK, Bombus hypnorum, and they're found everywhere. They're found in loft insulation, compost bins, I found them in people's roofs, bird boxes, and they've come over from Europe, and they've slowly made their way up. And they're currently in the Highlands. So is Bombus hypnorum good news? Yes. Definitely, yes! Bombus hypnorum is a fantastic bit of news. They help out our bees by distracting all the nasties that eat our native bees and cling on to them. They're really good at not being killed by our pesticides. It takes like twice the amount of pesticide to kill a tree bee, which is Bombus hypnorum, than it does a regular bee. So they're actually helping out, and they're doing a lot of the work that our native bees are kind of not doing. I'm not saying they're lazy, but you know, we're killing them off, so they're doing well. If you've got bees, I can help. We get a lot of calls. I run a pest control company. We get a lot of calls for bees. Don't worry, they don't mean you any harm. They're not like them arseholes wasps. They're quite nice. They just do that. They just fly around. They're not interested in you. They're interested in doing bee things. So leave them alone. They don't need to be killed off. They're a little bit annoying and they don't look that great, but who cares? They're doing a great job. They're feeding you. So who cares if they don't look good? If you leave them alone, they'll die. Bumblebees will die off after a summer. The queen goes off and hibernates. It's all done. What have I done about my bee passion? Well, I've been bonkers enough to set up a community interest company. Which basically, we've taken a stance, we're not going to kill any bees, we're instead going to rescue them and rehome them with members of the public. Thank you very much. So, this is us, we go into people's lofts, we go into people's gardens, we remove the bees, we pick them up and stick them with someone who wants them rather than the people who don't. This is me at Skelmersdale College, getting into the community, having a chat with the students about what they can do to help the bees. What can you do? You can plant wildflowers, you can make bee homes out of bits of pots and things and dig it in your garden. You can just not use as many pesticides on your garden. You know? There's plenty you can do. So, if you want to know what else you can do, please feel free to go to some of these websites, especially the one at the top, because that's mine and I pay for it. So you go to treebee.org.uk, and you can see all kinds of pictures and things of what we get up to. And that's me. I'm Abigail, and I rescue bees for a living.